Welcome to 7 Pot Club. I'm Rob.
I grow hot peppers.
Yesterday's Super Bowl may have been underwhelming, but I don't care much for football anyway. For me, the real February excitement is what's happening the day after. Hot Pepper Planting Day. For several years now, I've planted my seeds the first week of February. Here in Zone 4, Minnesota, with our late frosts, it's not safe for pepper plants to live outside until the second half of May. Many gardeners wait until Memorial Day. So as of today, February the 4th, it's about 15 or 16 weeks before we'll plant outdoors. Planting early will give the plants a nice head start and make the most of our short growing season. There's a lot to cover, and we've got everything we need, so let's get started. Back in December, I sorted through all the seeds I already had on hand. I noted which ones I wanted to plant again this season, and which old favorites were missing and would need to be reordered. Just handling the little envelopes gets me excited to get the process started. Next, I placed my yearly order with Semillas La Palma, choosing both familiar and new varieties from the over 700 they offer. They've been my go-to seed source for about a dozen years now, and I'm not getting any financial consideration for saying so. Semillas La Palma is located in the Canary Islands, so if you're ordering from the US, you need to allow at least 2 weeks for mailing. It's very exciting when the envelopes arrive. This shipment included the seeds that were prizes in our recent giveaway. Finally, I made my decisions about which varieties to plant and how many of each. I plant 2 trays of 72 cells each for a total of 144. I made 2 lists, one for super hots and one for all other varieties. I kept adjusting things until my total equaled 144, comprising 99 unique varieties. Earlier today, I filled a container with organic potting mix. This season, I'm switching over to all organic nutrients. I added some extra perlite for moisture retention and to discourage compacting, which can hurt germination rates. I had previously washed the 6-cell seedling trays, as well as the larger bottom trays in which they'll be placed. Each of the 2 larger trays hold 12 of the 6-cell seedling trays. Now, I'm not the world's most detail-oriented person. So over the years, I've developed a protocol to minimize mistakes that cause plants to be misidentified. I still find ways to get things mixed up sometimes, but it really helps me stay organized. Here are the charts I've made up so that I can keep track of which seeds have been planted in each cell. I created these in Microsoft Excel. If you'd like to download the template for your own use, I'll post a link in the video description. I've updated the format this year in order to add the source of the seeds in addition to their names. I'll slip them into a plastic sheet protector to protect them from getting wet or dirty. The seedling trays are numbered to match the chart. The first marking is the bottom tray number, the second indicates the front of the tray, and the third is the seedling tray number. I suppose the F for front is superfluous, since that's the only side on which there's writing, but that's how I've always done it. The bottom trays get marked as well. Here's one of the original trays that came with the germination station kit I bought several years back. As you can see, it's a little the worse for wear and definitely won't hold water anymore. I found these new thicker trays on Amazon that are really high quality and should last for many years. I'll grab a Sharpie and mark them just like the old trays. I've got my seeds arranged by source so I can find them quickly while planting. Now I'm finally ready to begin. One note about soaking seeds. Except for hard to germinate ricotos, I don't soak. I'm planting 99 varieties this year and it's just too much work and greatly increases the possibility of mix-ups. I soaked these mini Ricoto Red, an Ecuadorian pepper from hell seeds, in diluted black tea for a few days before planting. I plant 3 or 4 seeds in each cell. Last year I achieved an over 90% germination rate per cell, and in many cases all the seeds in a cell sprouted. I expect to transplant well over 200 seedlings from the 144 cells in these trays. I do try and keep the seeds warm and moist, as you'll see when we move them upstairs after planting. First, I fill the seedling tray with potting mix. I consult my chart, find the first variety to plant, then drop a few of the seeds in the proper cell. I drop seeds into each of the 6 cells of the seedling tray. Then I push them down and smooth over the surface so they're covered with about 1/8 inch of potting mix. I place the seeds in all 6 cells of the tray before covering them so I don't make a mistake and accidentally double plant a cell. Most everything I do has been informed by mistakes I've made in the past. There. 1 seedling tray is now completed. I'll keep going until I have seeds planted in all 144 cells. Now it's time to head upstairs to my office where the seedlings will sprout. I hope. I grow my seedlings in our basement, but I sprout them in my home office where it's several degrees warmer and I can keep a close eye on them. To keep the trays even warmer, I use these electric seedling heat mats to raise the temperature an additional 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Now the trays are in place on top of the mats, so it's time to add about 24 ounces of water to each tray, then mist the surface before putting on the covers. These covers originally had little rotating windows to control airflow, but I lost those years ago, and now I just seal up the openings with Scotch tape. I place the covers on the trays, and now we'll wait. In a week or so, I should start seeing sprouts. Of course, we're going to need lighting once the seedlings emerge, and I found a new solution for that I'm going to share in a separate video. As always, we'll be providing regular updates throughout the growing season. If you want an all-in-one kit with heat mat, tray, and cover, check out the Jumpstart Germination Station. I'll include a link in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and tap the bell to receive notifications as we post new episodes. We now have 7-Pot Club logo t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, and more, all in a variety of colors, so if you're interested, please head over to 7potclub.threadless.com. And for even more 7-Pot Club, check out our daily updates on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. For 7-Pot Club, I'm Rob. Grow, grow.